Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. My name is HDTGeorge and this is the audio T.W.A.B for September 16th, 2021. This is just an audio reading of the T.W.A.B. No hot takes, no opinions, just the words of the T.W.A.B. This week at Bungie, 9/16/2021. This week at Bungie, we sent you out on a new quest. It's a new week and we kicked off a brand new quest. Ager's scepter is a weapon worthy of a king, a prince. Either way, it's yours for the taking. Sorry, Crow. No hard feelings since you did. You know. This new exotic stasis trace rifle is sure to chill your enemies out. I was going to start listing off Mr. Freeze quotes, but I'll spare you this time. If you have purchased Season of the Lost, you can start this quest by speaking with the Queen, Marasov. If you've already obtained the weapon, nice job. You can start hunting for the catalyst after the reset on September 21st. That is not all that's going on this week. We've heard some chatter around some new discoveries in the Shattered Realm. We don't like spoiling secrets though, so you'll need to go investigate. Or just go check out YouTube. We aren't the boss of you. We also released a new calendar this week to showcase some of the beats coming later in Season of the Lost as we lead up to the Witch Queen early next year. Line for the Lighthouse. Last week, Trials of Osiris returned after a mini hiatus for the first few weeks of the season. We made a lot of changes to the mode and have been eagerly waiting to see your reaction. Judging by the data and the feedback, it looks like you are enjoying the changes overall. Here are a few stats from the first weekend. 750,000 players played Trials, more than we have seen since the early days of Destiny 2. Not only that, 120,000 of those were first-time ever players, and another 470,000 hadn't played recently. 237,000 players went flawless, with 105,000 players going flawless for the first time ever. Historical. An average of 30% of active players played Trials each day this weekend, topping out at over 32% on Saturday. No day prior had ever gone above 21%. Over 2.8 million hours of Trials were played this weekend, eclipsing the highest prior single-week total by a whopping 600,000 hours. Here's a look at the graph showing the historical data of player count over time to give you an idea of just how impactful this past weekend was. Early impressions aside, we aren't popping the champagne bottles and taking a victory lap yet. We're extremely happy with how the first weekend went, but we know there's always room for improvement. In fact, we already have some changes planned. Keep reading to find out more. Upcoming changes. Tomorrow there will be a few changes going live for the second week of Trials of Osiris. We aren't satisfied with the matchmaking experience for players after 7 wins. That area of matchmaking has a significantly higher rate of 5-0 games than we would like, so we are enabling a flawless matchmaking pool. However, we want to make sure that there are enough flawless players to maintain good matchmaking times, so we are waiting until Friday afternoon to turn this on, and we'll be watching player reactions and matchmaking analytics all weekend to make sure it's behaving properly. We are also not happy with the experience of players who have had a bad streak of getting repeatedly thrashed 5-0, so we are enabling some matchmaking help if someone runs into several blowout matches. This temporary help mechanic clears up once they start winning again, so don't think someone will cheese a flawless by tanking for a few games and then have a weekend of smooth sailing. Lastly, we are enabling the quitter penalties that we use on the Glory playlist, giving you a 30-minute timeout if you quit out of too many games. We're going to be watching this and have some harsher plans if players continue to abandon their fire teams. Next week, in addition to our first Trials labs, spoiler alert, it's Capture Zone Trials, we will be disabling the special ammo replenishment on Revive. You still get special ammo if you kill someone or when you start the next round. We are also disabling the matchmaking counter on the Trials of Osiris lobby, so you won't be able to tell how many players have joined, but will still be told when they join. We also fixed an issue preventing you from being able to masterwork weapons from Saint 14's ranked rewards. Big thanks to everyone who showed up to play last weekend, from the hardcore flawless or bust players to anyone who tried out the mode for the first time. All your feedback and data from playing has been extremely helpful in allowing us to continue improving Trials. Good luck tomorrow. Fixes coming in hot. Another hotfix went live today. Player support has the latest on what fixes have gone out and what known issues we are still tracking. This is their report. Hotfix 3.3.0.2 resolved issues. Earlier today, September the 16th, Hotfix 3.3.0.2 was released to all players. Below are some of the issues resolved with this hotfix. The barriers around the Scorch Cannons in the Fallen Walker public event will no longer repel players and block heroic completions. Strike streaks will now work as intended. The Dawn Chorus exotic Warlock helmet correctly extends burn damage on enemies. The Sweet Spot Triumph now correctly progresses when killing Vex Wyverns with precision damage. Bungie name changes. Earlier this week, we changed the Bungie names of an additional 700 players whose Bungie name violated our code of conduct. Players affected by this change will have their names set to Guardian. We will continue to investigate and change Bungie names for those names that try to skirt the line or that we feel should be acted upon. The option for players to change their own Bungie names will become available in a future update. If players see a name that they feel should be removed, please report them in-game or in your recent games history on Bungie.net. Hotfix 3.3.0.3 Extended Downtime. On Thursday, September 23rd, extended downtime for Destiny 2 is scheduled in preparation for Destiny 2 Hotfix 3.3.0.3. Players will be removed from activities at 5 a.m., 1200 UTC, and be unable to log in until 10 a.m., 1700 UTC. Please note that times may be subject to change during this maintenance period. Known issues. While we continue investigating various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported to us in our #help forum. Trials of Osiris rank reward weapons cannot be masterworked. When inspecting the Shadow's Gloves Warlock armor, there is a gap between the player's arms and torso. Having champion mods equipped when visiting the Wish Wall and Last Wish may result in bird errors. The Titan interlaced gauntlets have parts of the armor floating disconnected from the arms. Tracing the Stars 1 displays the same location for Atlas SKUs twice. The hidden location is Distant Spine Island Tree. Har's Least is dropping at 0 power from the Corrupted Nightfall. Players can purchase a second passage and accidentally overwrite a 7-win passage. The Corrupted Nightfall Triumph to score over 100,000 points isn't counting points correctly. For a full list of emergent issues in Destiny 2, players can review our Known Issues article. Players who observe other issues should report them to our #help forum. Coming attractions. Alright, let's get down to it. Every week we take a gander at the community and see what cool videos you all have been cooking up. Then we pick a few we like and plop them here for the world to see. This week we have a couple of 1-minute speed runs for you. Movie of the Week. Perdition Legend, 57-second Warlock Platinum speed run. Movie of the Week, 12 Gorgons in 1 minute. Did we mention the creators of the winning videos get an emblem? Well, they do, so if that's you, make sure you leave a link to your Bungie.net profile in the description of the video so we can send you your special emblem. Layers. Artist of the Week. One of my favorite bi-weekly rituals is getting to browse through community art and select a few to show off here. With DMG out of the office, his meddling won't get in the way of my impeccable taste, and I get the honor of making the picks for the next few weeks. Not alone, of course. There are several aesthetes here at Bungie who help curate our selections. Art of the Week. Lovebirds. Art of the Week, Vibing. As always, if you see your art here, please make a quick reply to your original post with a link to your Bungie.net profile. This will let us know where to send your special emblem. Before we go, we wanted to share a few more stats with you. Some of these are Destiny lifetime stats, some of them are what you have managed to accumulate in just the last year of playing, but all are a testament to your dedication. Destiny lifetime. Total Guardians, 187 million. Total hours played, 9.8 billion. In the last year, Atheon defeats in Vault of Glass, 2 million. Taniks eliminations in Deepstone Crypt, 3.5 million. How fast do you think you can lift that number to an even 10 billion hours? About 1,100,000 years played. Just please remember to take breaks and drink plenty of water. Cosmo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That has been the audio T.W.A.B. My name is HDTGeorge. If you would like, you can follow me across all social media at HDTGeorge. Thank you very much for stopping in. And remember, as always, fight the status quo.